Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. This is Port Charles Public Radio, brought to you by Aurora Media. I am your host. My name is Abby. Can we talk about Friday? There was a bomb, dude. That's how they're gonna kill Lulu. A bomb? I'm so... What? Okay, hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, but I did not write down Dusty. 16. Yeah, that's all who came on. He was the last. Unless you count that extra guy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 16. Plus the bartender. That's some. So, two bartenders. 16 plus the two bartenders. You know, we didn't see at the end like him talk or anything, but Dev did interact with the second bartender. Okay. Who do I want to start with? Let's start with the intervention. That plan was shitty and hideous. Sam, what were you thinking? I'm gonna keep staring at myself. And no, I don't know why my nose is red. It just gets red from time to time. For no reason at all. Been like that my whole life. So Sam is the worst at everything, I think. I think she really thought this was going to be her best shot at doing it because she's desperate. Like, why are they writing her so stupidly? Are they writing her this way because they hate her? Like, is there a locked conversation, closed doors that we don't know about, where they make her life hell, but at least she stays on the show, and that means giving her phony rights or writing phony scripts until she leaves because they can't like write her out? Is she locked into the contracts? Like she signed like a Sunny contract, a Sunny and Carly and Jason contract, because she's Sam, so she's locked there. They brought her in. She's got to fire herself. I don't know. that interview, that intervention was the worst. Valentine was like, shouldn't we prepare for her to feel like this is an attack? Why would you say that? Because you should prepare for if, she thinks that this is an attack, she comes off like, or if she feels like it's an ambush or whatever the fuck. I don't understand why she thought that would be successful, but at least at the end it was very touching for Diane to give her coat and for Sam to yell like that. No, you don't get to leave. Like, that was very good. That was good of her to play that out. This like turtleneck thing that she does, very closed off, I guess is what they're doing. Just like putting her face out there all the time. Like, I kind of liked it when she was, that when she first came. I remember her first headshot where she was just kind of, I have something in my throat. Where she had like a little cut with her hair, and that was her. It's very cute. Well, I missed my face. I'm sorry, I'm coughing a lot too. I worked in a paint shop. So, even though you wear dust masks on top of your mask, still, you get it. So I always come home at the end of the night and I'm like, blowing everything out, but I still keep draining something. TMI. Uh, I was gonna. I really wanted to do one last night because the episode was so good. I just watched it like because last night I was working at a different paint shop and I got home super late and had to go to work super early and I couldn't get through the episode. So I watched half of it today at lunch. As much as I could, and then like finished it off. I was like, man, it was so good. And then I watched this one just now, Friday's episode. So enough ranting about me and my love-hate relationship with Kelly Monaco. One-sided love-hate relationship. This is what we need to do for me to see. This is how bad my eyesight is, guys. I'm not kidding. I can't read that. That hurts to read. So, Dusty Bear, you fuck. Yeah, the intervention sucked, and I'm glad Valentine was the voice of reason. And I can't wait to see how that's gonna end over there. It's probably not gonna be, a long intervention because Sam will get the call about Jason and Danny and the bar blowing up. That'll happen. I'm sure. I hope Julian kills himself. I'm no longer happy with his presence ever again because that dumb fuck set off a bomb. Dusty Bear. Dusty Bear. Dustin. I want to call him Mockowitz, but that's not right. I had such high hopes, and his character just went off the deep end. I did not have any high hopes. Once they said, Dante was coming back, I was like, oh, he was here to open her heart and to create conflict. And, dude, my chair, by the way. Just want to point that out. That's a chair. Let me, stop leaning and just stay positioned. Yeah, I guess he thought that was cute. I was really upset when this whole conversation started with Laura and Lulu because I thought we already had this conversation with fucking Kevin. And he was like, it makes sense that your heart and your head needs a lot of thinking and time or some shit. So I promise I do not have COVID. Excuses. So I didn't understand. Like Kevin made it clear, you need time, and maybe this isn't the best time for Dusty Bear to move in. And then they went to the bar, and Dustin was like, "Yeah, we're gonna move in together." And Maxie goes, And then Lulu and Dustin had this conversation about like, I do love you, and I don't want this relationship to get ruined or messed up because I still want us to go on track. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't remember if that did end with whether or not they decided that they were going to move in together or not. They were going to make it permanent. I thought they did, like, decide that they like weren't going to do it. I thought they did decide they weren't going to. I thought they decided they weren't. I thought they already had this decision. But then we're watching this episode again. they're having this conversation. Laura's saying, just tell him it's not the right time to move in. It was weird. I don't know. I could be wrong. But then she leaves her, and Dusty Bear comes in, and this mother trucker says, I have been thinking a lot about this too, and I don't know if it can wait. I'm sitting there. And he says, I want you to go through this, go forward with this, not looking back, no confusion. And gives her a ring. What? Oh, I also took a big hit of weed before I started the live stream, so that could be it. Just throwing that out there. I could be live coughing because I do tend to like cough often when it comes to weed. But fucking Robin. Yeah, we ended the episode with her looking at him and not like giving him an answer, which she clearly was gonna be like, you poor sweet honey child. No. Is she gonna die in that bar? Is Dante gonna go in there and find her body? Like, is that... I'm not ready for that. I'm gonna cry so much next week. Lulu, she was born like literally the same day I was. That's not true. Like, her character was born in the same month. If I'm not mistaken, if I wikied that. Born in the same month. But like, still. I love Lulu. I've always like associated with her. My brother calls me Lulu. Or said I was just like Lulu. My mom sometimes called me Lulu. But, you know, I'm gonna miss her, even though I hate this actress. And I love Julie Marie Berman's Lulu, and I fell in love with that girl. You know, this Ice Princess has been ugh, the entire time. Sorry. Just ugh. And Dante's just gonna go in there. And who are all the people that were in there today? It was Deb, Cam, fucking Jason, Liz, Franco. And Lulu and Dustin. Right. Lulu, Dustin, Devin, Cam, Jason, Danny, Franco, Liz. Plus the bartender. I know I keep repeating it. Julian, I have been on your side for so long. I have been rooting for this asshole underdog. When he got that bar, I was like, okay, this is how they're gonna do it. He's gonna redeem himself by having this awesome bar, and he's gonna be nice to people and help people. And everybody knows your name. Like Charlie's Pub, they, like Kim says, oh, aren't you Charlie, right? Dead. Dead. And it's not a dry glove, it's a bunch of gross shit that I'm hacking up. I can feel it in the back of my throat. It's gross. Clear coat. That's what it was. All I sprayed today was clear coat. I don't know how. Anyway. I'm done with Julian. I'm done. He left that package and called the number. There's a single number to my burner phone. If it's a burner, why would you Why would you trust that? Julian. Ugh. Julian. Don't you know that this job wouldn't be just you call and somebody else blows it off, somebody else takes care of it? Obviously, you're calling the package. Idiot. 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 How long was Julian Jerome the character in the game? Like back in the day. And this dumb revival who I was really rooting for. Man, when he put the knife to Alexis's throat, I was like, oh man, this asshole. And I really was hoping the sister card, the crazy sister thing was going to work, but he, really had me going with that Charlie's Pub. I thought he was going to be a good guy. They were going to keep him. They were going to do something, but he just kept floating and skirting. And this was it for me. He put that fucking bomb in that bar, and he saw the people that were in there. He knows Lulu. He knows who Lulu is. He saw Jason, and he saw Dev and Cam huddled around the arcade. He didn't see Danny because he was shorter than them, obviously, but Liz and Franco, like, all those people. Where was Jason? I think he was hanging out with Danny playing the pool. Or jukebox or something. They were over there because Cameron was talking to his parents. And so Dev got the table. So yeah, at that point, Jason was back inside. He gave them the 20. He was I think they were just playing pool or by the jukebox. I don't remember where I saw them when the package went off, but yeah, I really was hoping that Julian was gonna like go off with the package, like let it go off with him on it. I thought he would just take one. I was wrong. I told my mom that was what was gonna happen, and that did not happen, dude. I am so unhappy with him, and I hope he dies. I'm upset that he's not in the fucking place. He should have been in the fucking place. The fact that he was like, I don't want to die. I want to stay with my family. I do want to stay. Even earlier when he was talking to Alexis, she's like, are you trying to say goodbye? He's like, no, the opposite. I'm just in a melancholy mood. Like all he's wanted is to like keep this connection and make it work over and over and over again. He keeps making deals with the devil, and you know who this reminds me of is Peter. Peter and Julian, I'm sorry, have a lot in common. No, he hasn't put any knives to Maxie's throat yet, but like, give it time. He gonna do something. I don't know how we are supposed to make it through the death of Lulu. I'm not ready for this one at all. Maybe they're gonna say that Lulu is going to like a rehab facility, that Dante's gonna take her to one, and then her kids are gonna stay with Rocco will stay with Laura because like Dante has to complete the mission. I guess. Because Rocco's not going to want to stay with Dante. He might. Maybe that's what they're going to do is like Lulu's going to have to go away. She's going to have to go to some rehab facility or whatever. Put her in a coma for her body's all broken. And then she's going to stay in that coma until one day she wake up. And it's going to not be the Ice Princess no more. Because I guess they chucked her. And when you chuck someone's contract like that, and you're brokenhearted and you decide, according to Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, I'm crossing all my toes right now. My feet. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it, you guys. But I'm gonna be heartbroken for Laura and Dante. Dusty Bear is obviously dead. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to shake the tumor just right out of Franco's head. And we're going to keep him. It's going to be a miracle. Because I love Dad Franco. I've loved him from the beginning of this infatuation, desire, insta crush on Elizabeth. And he was just so, I want to go back and find the first interaction he had with her. Because I think he bumped into her and she was so nice to him. And he was like, wow, that was weird. And she was beautiful, or like an angel or something. He just fell for her. And I think the fact that, like, he did research on her and found out that, like, she had 3 boys and she was alone and she was a mom. Oh, he wanted to be there with her and just love her and embrace her, even though, like, him and Nina had this whole thing and she was like, I want a baby. And he's like, yo, me, kids, I you don't want my sperm. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, we realized after that, yeah, he didn't want to birth children. He did not want his own spawns out there, but he still fell in love with someone who had kids and wanted to be a dad to those kids. And yo, I love Franco. I've loved him for so long. And that was my hands, by the way. I know, so like that rubbing sound. That's the chair. By the way, it's a leather chair. I'm sorry that I'm being whatever. I think I'm all up in myself. I'm feeling myself. No, that's not what that means. I'm checking myself. I'm all up in my feels. This is a bad episode for me today to be talking to y'all. I'm not in a... I'm tired. And I have, like, hacking clear coat right now. It's gross. So, yeah, I guess Liz is gonna make it. I hope. She's so tiny. Cam and Dev are gonna make it, because Dev obviously, like, jumped behind the bar. But, Jason survived because he's Jason. And, Danny will be under him. Maybe they ducked under the pool table, I'm guessing, is what they did. Once that went off, he probably threw Danny under that pool table. Or maybe when it happened, we want to say, here's the pool table. Here's the back of it. Because we're sitting here, in the audience, and we saw the pool table, and then we saw, well, I guess in your perspective, if you're the audience. Something crazy's going on out there. Now it's still the same. The pool table was like here, but the bar was, or the table was back here. The bomb that went off. So if they were standing here, those guys, they could easily just hop around, from over here, like whoop, and hide behind the bar. That took way too long to try to figure out. Yeah, that's all I think I can really talk about for the day, besides Sunny talking to Dante about feelings. That was cute. And yo, we could flash back to yesterday because I do want to shout. Uh, Peter is in a weird place. He must be ready for anybody who like comes after them. But like, Lulu's about to like die in a bomb. I mean, so mob war thing, dude. Shit's about to get real. This is not good. So broke the truce, dude. Ooh. If he would have listened to Brit, he would have been out of there. That's all he had to have done. Who was Jason talking to while Danny was like doing the arcade thing? Like, where was Jason when that was going on? Actually, were they playing pool? Yes. Whenever Julian saw them and he was like, was Jason like on the phone next to the pool table when that was? I don't know how like Julian's dumbass looked at the situation and like looked at everybody that was in there and saw Jason and thought, yeah, I'm gonna just drop this bomb and then call this number when I get to a safe distance. What kind of rationale is that? He's done, and I think I'm done. And I am not excited about Monday. So you guys, if you've stuck with me this long, thanks to sticking. And all I can say is peace to the planet. And yo, as our girl Lulu has said to Maxie before many times, and I guess is gonna have to live on. Bye.